welcome to this week's sequence. I'm Jessica. This is my mom, Cindy, and she's going to be doing the yoga poses through this sequence, and I'll be the guide. So we're going to start seated today, sitting up on a block or a pillow or anything that you have around you that you can have your hips above your knees. And if you don't like to be cross-legged, you can also be in hero's pose, which is on your knees with a space between your legs and between your butt. But if you're good like that, then stay like that. I just wanted to show you both ways. So choose a way that's most comfortable for you. And then sit up nice and tall. Good. So today we're going to do a mudra for the spring equinox. You're always welcome to bring your hands to prayer instead, or keep your hands on your thighs. But if you'd like to try this mudra with us, bring your pinkies to touch. Good, and then spread the other fingers out wide. And then bring the thumbs to touch, but keep the other fingers nice and spread. So it's like you have this big, beautiful, blossoming flower. And then bring it in front of your heart. Go ahead and shut down your eyes if you feel comfortable with that. Start to take some nice, big, steady breaths. Just really filling up the belly and expanding the ribs. Letting the exhales travel down the back through the spine. Maybe you can sit up a little bit taller and draw the shoulders down the back a little bit more. Lovely breath. So the spring equinox brings a time of transition, a time where you can plant a seed and let it bloom into something new. So think about whatever you'd like to manifest in this spring season and imagine it in your little hands, your little bloom. Take a big breath, fill up. Take an open mouth exhale, let go. Lovely, do that 2 more times. Fill up the belly. Let go. Nice. One more big expansive breath. Fill up. And let go. And then seal your fingers to touch into prayer. Good. Take another breath. Press your palms together on the exhale. And then bring the hands down to the thighs. Slowly blink the eyes open and come into your tabletop position. So stack the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees. Just take some movements that feel good in the body, maybe some tail wags, maybe some barrel rolls. Check in with the fingers, make sure the fingers are spread nice and wide. Also that the wrist creases are parallel to the top of the mat. Nice. We'll start to unite our breath with some cat-cows. So on your inhale, drop the belly, look up to the sky, take a big breath. Lovely. Exhale, chin to chest, really round that upper back. Nice. Do that 2 more times. Drop the belly, lift the gaze. Lovely. Exhale, press into the fingers as you draw the heart to the sky. Good. 1 more time. Nice, smooth, steady breath. Really lovely. Nice breath, Mom. Come on back to center. Good. Bring the, I'm going to take Gates pose. So you're going to bring the right leg straight out to the right. Your whole foot. So, yep, and then point the toes forward. Seal the foot onto the ground. Good. Now walk the fingertips towards your body. Inhale those arms up and overhead. Take a big breath. Nice. See that the shoulders are out of the ears. Nice. Big, beautiful, steady breath. Fill up. On your exhale, bring your right arm down, your left arm over. Good. Fix the gaze on something in front of you. Chin is off of chest. Nice. Square the shoulders towards the front of the space. Lovely. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Reach the arms up high. Exhale, come back to your tabletop position. Bring the right leg in. Take another nice, lovely cat-cow. Drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, chin to chest and round. Good. So we'll take that to the opposite side. So left leg comes straight out to the left. Toes point towards the front of the mat. Good. Walk the fingertips towards your body. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Find space. On your exhale, take your side bend to the left. Nice. Square those shoulders. Beautiful. Chin is off of chest. Fix the gaze. Steady breath. Really good. Nice. Inhale, come back to center. Reach up high. Exhale, come on back to your tabletop position. Take another cat-cow. Good. All right, bring your right leg straight out behind you, but leave your toes on the earth and just take a couple of pulses into the heel. Good. Walk those fingertips a little bit farther to the front of the mat and maybe out a little bit wider. And then pulse into that heel one more time. Good. Come on back to bring the shoulders, the hands underneath the shoulders and bring the right knee back in. Let's take that to the opposite side. So left leg comes out, toes on the earth, take a couple pulses into the heel. And then walk those fingertips out farther and out wide. Just be gentle, just waking up the calf. Good. Nice and slow, bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Come back to your tabletop position. All right. Bring the right leg out behind you, but leave the toes, no. Bring the left leg out behind you, but leave the toes on the earth. Okay, now listen. Really press into the hands. Lift up the right knee up off the mat and bring your knee towards your nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg lifts high. Yes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feet come together. Good. Travel a little bit forward, Mom, so you come up onto your mat. Good. Just take a little pedal with the feet, drawing the heels down towards the floor. Nice. And then cascade yourself into a high plank for a moment just to check out the length of this down dog. Nice. Send those hips back up high. Good. Take a big breath. Fill up. At the bottom of your exhale, look at your hands. Start to take 10 tiny steps to the front of the mat. Nice. Good. Find your hands in your elbow creases. Let your head hang nice and heavy. Lift all 10 of those toes and set them back down. And then put the opposite forearm on top and let your head be a little bit heavier. Good. Release the arms down to a dangle. Slowly begin to roll the body up to standing. Chin comes up last. Just start to stack the body on top, the bones on top of one another. Notice your foundation upon the earth. Take some nice big shoulder rolls when you get to the top. Take your shoulder rolls in the opposite direction. Good. When you're ready, let's inhale the arms up and overhead. Take a big breath, fill up. On your exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart, keep the belly in tight, soft knees. Inhale, reach the arms back up high. On your exhale, just bring your hands into your heart center. Shut down your eyes. Just feel your breath. Maybe go back to imagining that spring bloom. Nice, lovely breath. Release the hands down by the sides. Inhale those arms up and overhead. Once again, take a big breath. Fill up, expand the ribs. Exhale, cactus the arms. Draw the shoulders down the back. Keep the belly tucked tight. Inhale, reach the arms back up high. On your exhale, fold forward. Put a soft bend in the knees. Lead with the heart. Reach for the floor. Find a halfway lift. Nice, strong, flat back. Bring the hands to the shins. Lovely. Plant those hands. Step it back. Find your high plank. Make your way to downward facing dog. So you're welcome to vinyasa if you would like in between. Drop down to the knees. Take your chaturanga push-up. Lift up, belly in tight, downward facing dog, hips up high, really nice. Big breath, find your breath. Press down into the hands and the feet a little bit more. Good, take a big breath, fill up. On your exhale, bend those knees a little bit and press the belly a little bit closer to the thighs. Good, now send those hips a little bit farther up. Press into all 10 of the fingers. Nice. And then go ahead and drop down to the knees once again. Come back to your tabletop position. Take a nice cat-cow to neutralize. Good. All right, take those right toes out behind you. And then spread the fingers, press into the fingers. Draw the left knee towards the nose, round the upper back. Pull the belly in tight. Left knee towards the nose. So keep those right toes on the earth. Bring the left knee towards the nose. Nice. Squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg high. Awesome, Mom. Downward facing dog, feet come together. Good. Go ahead and walk it forward a little bit on your mat. Take a big breath, fill up. Look at those hands. Travel to the front of your mat. Good. This time, rise with the flat back. Bring the arms up and overhead. Exhale, seal the hands into the heart center. Once again, pull the belly in tight. Good. Inhale the arms back up overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms. Lift the heart, belly in tight. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, fold. Soft knees. Let it go. Lovely. Halfway lift, strong flat back. Plant those hands. Take your journey back. Downward facing dog. Take your time getting there. Nice, Mom. Nice, strong core. Good. Find your breath. Big inhale. Press down more. Good. Let's do our sun salutation one more time. So at the bottom of your next exhale, look at those hands, jump or step to the front of the mat. Nice. Inhale, rise up to standing, reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Lovely. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, nice strong flat back. Plant those hands, step it back. Find your way back, downward facing dog. Take your time. Good. Strong core, elbows in tight. Really good. Big breath, fill up. Open your mouth, let go. Nice. At the bottom of the next exhale, look at those hands. We're going to travel to the front of our mat once again, but this time find your chair pose. So either land with your feet hip width apart or big toes touch. It's up to you. Shift the booty back and down. Make sure you can see all 10 of those toes. Looks good. Think about bringing the ribs together. Draw the gaze up a little bit so you become a little bit lighter in the upper body. Good. For 3, 2, 1. Fold forward. Let it go. Nice job. Halfway lift, strong flat back, Mom. Nice. Plant those hands. Take your left foot back. Low lunge. Drop down to the back knee. Just take a second to make sure the front foot is far enough forward so that the knee's not jutting over the ankle. Slowly make your way into the psoas and the knee. Just check things out. Good. We'll take half Hanumasana today, half split. So I like to put the blocks on a higher setting. Walk the fingertips back. I'm going to keep my hips above my knees. And then just pick up that front foot. Nice. Flex the toes towards the face. Good. Is this okay on your back knee? Mm-hmm. Nice. Just send the breath into the back of the front leg. One more nice steady breath. Send it there. Good. Walk yourself back forward to your strong low lunge. Lift your back knee up off the mat. Nice. Really scissor those inner thighs together. Plant the left hand. Inhale the right arm high up to the sky. Let's take a twist. Good. Really nice. Can you reach a little bit higher? Take one more breath. Exhale, bring the hands back down to the floor. Look forward. Step the back foot to the front foot, forward fold. Nice job. Chair pose one more time. Sit down nice and low. Good. Awesome. Shift the booty back and down. Breathe. Pull the ribs together. Really strong. Fold forward. Nice job. Let it go. Halfway lift, strong flat back. Let's step the right foot back this time. Low lunge. Drop down to the back knee. Just take a moment to check in here with the knee and the psoas, gently moving the body forward and back. Always make sure that the front foot is far enough forward so that the knee doesn't jut over the ankle. This looks good. And then we'll take half Hanumasana, half split. So I like to put the blocks on the highest setting. Walk the body back. And then just pick up that front foot. Good. Can you flex the toes a little bit closer to the face? Nice. Send the breath into the back of the front leg. Nice, steady breaths. Good. Come on back forward to your strong low lunge. Lift that back knee up off the mat. Plant the right hand, peel the left hand high up to the sky. Really scissor the inner thighs together so you can twist more. Good. Take one more breath, expand a little bit farther. Exhale, bring the hand back down to the floor. Nice job. Look forward. Step the back foot to the front foot, forward fold. Let your head be heavy here for a moment. Fold a little bit deeper. Find your halfway lift, strong flat back. On your exhale, can you plant your hands and step back with the non-dominant foot? Yes. High plank. Downward facing dog. Send those hips up high. Really good. Nice, strong, Mom. Take a big breath, fill up. Exhale, let go. All right. Inhale that right leg high up to the sky. Let's take a three-legged dog. On your exhale, draw the knee towards the nose. Bring the shoulders over the wrist. Yes, inhale the leg back up high. On your exhale, plant that foot between your hands or drop down to the knees and manually put the foot there. Nice job. All right, lift the back knee up off the mat. See that you're on two separate tracks. Back heel is high up over the toes. Press down to rise up, high crescent lunge. Bring the hands up overhead. Nice. Really good. When you get there, can you press the hips a little bit farther forward? Yes, Mom. Take a big breath. On your exhale, bring your right arm back, your left arm forward. You can do this. Strong, steady gaze. Yes. Can you bring the whole torso back just a little bit? Yes. Inhale, reach the arms back up high. On your exhale, open it up to your warrior two. So spiral the back foot down. Beautiful transition, Mom. And then track that knee over the ankle. Fix the gaze over your front finger. Drop the shoulders down the back. Good. Really good. Check in with the hips. See that they're level. Beautiful. And then press into the pinky side of the back foot. You're almost there. Maybe you can go a little bit deeper. On your next inhale, straighten that front leg. Reach your right arm high up to the sky. Beautiful. Reverse triangle. Take a nice big breath into the right lung. And then pivot those front toes and open it up to your star. Good. Take a big breath. On your exhale, parallel the feet. Fold forward, Prasarita with soft knees. Reach for the floor. All right. Nice heavy head. Couple breaths to restore. Good. On an inhale, find a halfway lift and a flat back. So we're going to take Skandasana to the back of our mat. So be sure and keep the knees in line with the toes as you move into this. So on your next exhale, bend to your back knee, tracking it in the same position as your toes. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Skandasana to the front. Bend into your front leg, tracking the knee in the same position as the toes. Good. Come on back to center. Parallel the feet to the edges of the mat. Fold a little bit heavier with the head. Roll the weight slightly forward. Good. Find your halfway lift. Nice strong flat back once again. On your exhale, look at the front of your mat. Walk yourself to your low lunge. Right foot forward, pop that back heel high up over the toes. Really good. Now drop down to the back knee. Bring the hands to the top of the thighs. Nice. Think about pressing the heart away from the thighs and creating this lovely crescent moon in the back body. Maybe you can let the hips melt farther forward and down. Really lovely. Come on out, press into the front leg. Bring the hands back down to frame the front foot. Lift the back knee up off the mat. Look forward. Step the back foot to the front foot. Forward fold. Inhale, rise up to standing. Bring the hands up and overhead. Exhale, seal the hands into the heart. Good. Just go back to that lovely beating breath. Remember why you are on your mat today. Release the hands down by the sides. Good. Ground down into the right foot. Bring the left foot to half staff pose. Flex those toes towards your face. Really find stability pressing into the right big toe mound. Inhale the arms up and overhead. On your exhale, bring your right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Reach that left arm behind you. Maybe your eyes can travel with you. Maybe not. Challenge your balance. If you fall down, that's okay. Pull the pelvic floor in tight. You're almost there. Inhale, come back to center, nice and slow. Reach those arms up. And then straighten the legs, straight and strong. You can do this. Bend it, straighten it. One more time. Bend. Straighten, bend, set it down, bring the hands to your heart center. Nice. Good balancing. Really good. Release the hands down by the sides. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Take a big breath. Fill up with all the things you need. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, nice strong flat back. Listen closely. On your exhale, just start to scoot all the way down to your butt. Yep, take your time. Good. Bring the legs out in front of you. Nice. Stamp the feet. Good. Bring the hands behind you. Fingertips point towards the body. Good. Okay, so we're going to move into reverse tabletop. So maybe bring the feet in a little bit farther, but not too far. Because think about when you lift, you want your knees to be tracking over your ankle. So you don't have to lift if you don't want to, but just stay here for a moment, squeezing the thighs together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Really sense all 10 of your finger pads. Press into your feet. Inhale, lift those hips. Reverse tabletop. Keep squeezing those shoulder blades together. Squeeze, squeeze. Press into the fingers for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Soft elbows. Bring the hips back down. Good. Cross the legs or swing them out to the side. Find your way back to your tabletop position. Stack the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees. Just take a couple cat-cows to reset the body. All right, downward facing dog whenever you are ready. Good. See that you're bringing those ribs together. Good. Soft knees, just a little bit. Just a little soft. Good. Nice. Really beautiful. Okay, left leg lifts high up to the sky. Take a 3-legged dog. Come high up onto those right tippy toes so you can make space. Exhale, knee to nose. Draw the knee towards the nose. Good. Inhale the leg back up high. Nice job. On your exhale, plant that foot between your hands or drop down to the knees. Manually put the foot there. Once you get there, see that you're on 2 separate tracks. Lift the back knee up off the mat. After you've found your stability, rise up, high crescent lunge. Bring the hands up overhead. Good. Think about pressing the hips forward, drawing the ribs together. This looks really good. Maybe release the grip on the front toes. Yes. Drop the shoulders down the back. You're almost there. Take a big breath. On your exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Take a twist. Good. Maybe your gaze follows your hand, maybe not. Keep breathing. Nice, steady breaths. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center. Nice and slow. Reach up. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. Warrior 2, spiral the back foot down to the mat. Take a moment to check in, making sure the front heel is in line with the back arch. And then track the front knee towards the pinky toe so it's not collapsing to the center. This looks really good. Drop the shoulders down the back. Steady breath. You're almost there. You're super strong. On your next inhale, straighten that front leg, reach your left arm high up to the sky. Take a lovely breath into your left lung. And then when you're ready, pivot those front toes and open it up to a nice, big, beautiful star. Spread the fingers wide. On your exhale, parallel those feet. Fold forward, prasarita, wide-legged forward fold. Soft knees. Good. So we're going to try Skandasana again. If you'd like to take it further, you can lift the front toes up off the mat, but you're always welcome to just stay as high as you would like. Find your halfway lift, strong flat back. On your exhale, bend into your back leg. Maybe your front heel comes, your toes point up. Maybe not. Take your time. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Skandasana to the front. Bend into the front leg. Maybe the toes come up off the mat. Lovely. Come on back to center, nice and slow. Exhale, let the head hang a little bit heavier. Good. Halfway lift, nice strong flat back. Look at the front of your mat and then just walk yourself forward. Find your low lunge facing forward, left foot forward. Good. Drop down to the back knee. Untuck the toes. Bring the hands to the top of the thighs. Just take a moment to slowly start creating the crescent moon in the back body. Letting the hips float forward and down. Taking the gaze to where the ceiling meets the wall. Nice. One more breath. Release the hands down to frame the front foot. Lift the back knee up off the mat. Look forward. Step the back foot to the front foot. Forward fold. Good. Inhale, rise up to standing. Bring the hands up and overhead. Reach up. Exhale, bring the hands into the heart center. Good. Really ground down into the feet. Go back to a nice, steady, strong breath. Ground down into the left foot. Then bring that right leg to half staff pose. Flex the foot towards the face. Good. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, bring the left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Reach that right hand behind you. Maybe the gaze can follow, maybe not. Maybe it causes you to fall down, that's okay. Good. Come back to center, nice and slow. Take your time. And if you fall, just hop right back to where you were. Good. Awesome, Mom. Straighten the legs, straighten strong. Bend it. 2 more times. Straighten, bend. Keep breathing. Straighten, bend. Awesome. Set the feet together. Maybe give yourself a little shake out if you need to. Let it go. Good. Awesome. When you're ready, inhale the arms up and overhead. Take a big breath. Exhale, fold, belly in tight. Halfway lift, strong flat back. Exhale, just plant the hands and then drop all the way down to the knees, or just get down to the floor however you want, down to your butt. Good. We'll take reverse tabletop once again. So position those feet out in front of you on the mat so that when you lift your hips, your knees are going to be over your ankle. Plant the hands, fingertips face towards the bottom. Squeeze those shoulder blades close together. Good. Press into the feet. Inhale, lift the hips. Nice. You're welcome to drop the head if it's okay with your neck. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades tight. Keep lifting the hips. Keep pressing into the finger pads. Don't dump into the wrists for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly melt those hips back down to the floor. Good. Cross the legs or swing them out to the side. Tabletop position once again. Take a couple more cat-cows. Good. We're going to take a wrist stretch. So once you've completed your cat-cows, bring your fingertips out to the right and to the left on the mat. And then just gently rock side to side. And then turn the fingertips back forward. Lift your hands up off the mat. Create a couple tight fists. And then put your fists into the floor. Soft elbows, just press down into the mat. And then lift up off your hands and spread your fingers wide. Nice. Do that 2 more times. So nice big fist, press down. And then come up and spread the fingers wide. Do it again. Squeeze it. And spread the fingers wide. Nice job. Plant the hands. Downward facing dog. Send those hips up high. You're almost there. Take a nice big breath, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, let go. Nice. Cascade yourself into a high plank position. Nice and slow with a super strong core, drop down to the knees. Good. Elbows in really tight, lower all the way to the belly, nice and slow. Take the gaze forward a little bit. Good. Now that you're down, so leave those hands right underneath your shoulders. So bring it back just a little bit. Good. Pick up your right foot and put it all the way towards the back of your mat. Good. Now put the tops of your foot firmly down. Good. Now pick up your left foot and put it in the back. Good. Really press the tops of the feet into the mat where your fingernail polish is. Exhale out the breath. On your next inhale, peel the heart forward and through. Use the back muscles. Exhale, forehead down. Nice, Mom. Do it 2 more times. Maybe press into the feet more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forehead down. Last time. Inhale, lift. Beautiful. Exhale, forehead down. Nice job. Let your hands be heavy by your side. Gaze to the right or to the left. Or if you hate that, then you can stack the palms and put your forehead on top of your palms. Just go back to your breath. Maybe go back to that image of your spring bloom. Good. Bring the chin back to center. Interlace the hands behind the back, or maybe use a strap or a sock or an item of clothing. Now squeeze the shoulder blades nice and tight. Good. Exhale out the breath. On your next inhale, peel the heart forward and through. Maybe the fists can come away from the body and towards the feet. Maybe you lift the feet as well. Yes, good. Keep the gaze slightly down for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, Mom. Release. Let your hands be heavy. Good. Gaze the opposite way that you did before, or put the opposite hand on top if you're doing that modification. Just notice the rise and the fall of the breath in the body. Be thankful for the movement that your body gives you. Bring the chin back to center. Interlace the hands behind the back 1 more time, or use the strap. If you're interlacing your hands, just put the non-dominant thumb on top. Same thing, squeeze those shoulder blades really close together. Exhale out the breath. Inhale, lift. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Nice, steady, strong breath. Let it move your body for 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let it go. Gaze the opposite way. Be heavy. Those muscles in your back, so important to having a strong core. One more steady, nice breath. And then bring the chin back to center. So we're going to do floor bow next. Mom's going to take a modification with a bolster, and I'll show you the full floor bow. So Mom's going to come into Sphinx pose with the bolster, tracking the shoulders over the elbows. So can you get it in a little bit more? Okay, good. And then bring, yeah, see how, okay, good. Now she can either just stay here, thinking about pressing the hips towards the floor and drawing the shoulders, drawing the heart through the biceps, or she can reach back and take it further. It's totally up to you. I'm going to show you regular floor bow. Reach back and capture the foot with your left hand. Then reach back with your right hand and capture the other foot. And then bring the knees close to touch. Exhale out the breath. Same thing, squeeze the shoulder blades in tight. And then begin to kick the feet into the hands and drawing the feet and the hands closer to the ceiling. Let the breath move the body back and forth. You're almost there. Without slingshotting, release the feet. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Just windshield wiper the feet. Release the lower back. Good, and then Mom, remove that bolster from under you. And then just let the body be heavy on your belly for a minute. Maybe you can let gravity take over just a little bit more. Bring the chin back to center. Go ahead and press yourself up into a tabletop position. And then come onto your butt. We're going to take seated tree pose. So bring your right leg straight out to an angle. The left sole of the foot plants to the inner right thigh. Good. Square the shoulders towards the straight leg. Maybe you bend the leg and make a hand to foot connection. Maybe you just walk the fingertips towards the side of the body. Flex the right toes towards the face. Good. Maybe you use a strap. I think that'd be a good idea for you. Putting the strap around the right underneath those toes. Just using the strap to aid in the stretch. Nice steady breath. Nice. One more breath. Good. Slowly release the grip on the strap or your toes. We're moving into stargazers. So left hand is going to become a kickstand behind the body. Point those right toes towards the earth. On your inhale, swoop that right hand in front of your face. Lift the hips. Reach back, lift up. Feels good. Lovely, Mom. Beautiful. Slowly release those hips back down to the mat. Nice job. And then we'll move to our seated tree on the other side. So left leg extends to the left. Right sole of foot plants to the inner thigh. Maybe grab for a strap. Maybe bend the leg and make a hand to foot connection. The fingertips can also just be on the sides of the legs, drawing the elbows towards the ground and hugging them close in towards the leg. Just take your stretch to the point of feeling the sensations, and then send the breath into those sensations to create space and healing in the body. Good. 2 more steady, purposeful breaths. And then when you're ready, walk the fingertips back up, release. Stargazers on the other side, so right hand is going to become a kickstand. Point the left toes towards the earth. Swoop the left hand up and over, lift those hips, reach back. Nice. Keep breathing, keep reaching for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly melt those hips back down to the floor. Nice job. Plant the feet out in front of you. Begin to roll the body all the way down to the back. Nice and slow. Plant the feet. Good. Lovely. We'll take a set of bridge pose. So track the heels close into the body. Good. Really sense the 4 corners of the feet. And then on your inhale, lift those hips up off the mat. Bring the shoulder blades nice and close underneath. Maybe you can interlace the hands underneath the body, maybe not. Think about lifting the heart closer to the chin. Good. You're almost there for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly let those hips melt back down to the mat. Good. Bring the legs into the body. Take a little rock side to side on the lower back. We'll move into a supine twist, but first we'll take wind removing pose. So keep the right leg tucked in, let the left leg go long. Take the knee around the rib cage and into the armpit so you can create this compression in the hip crease. Good. Then once you've created enough compression, bring the right arm out to a T. Drag the leg across the body for your supine twist. I sometimes like to prop my leg up on a block. I don't know if you like that. Just let gravity take over. Maybe your gaze can come to the right. Nice, lovely breath. In this season of spring, you never really know what weather you're going to get. And you really just have to have faith that the warmth and the brighter days are ahead of us. One more nice, steady, smooth breath. And then unravel nice and slow and come on back to center. Pull both of the legs into the chest. Give yourself a little neutralizing squeeze. And then we'll take that all on the opposite side. So left leg stays into the body. Draw the knee around the rib cage and into the armpit so you can create some compression. And then when you're ready, bring the left arm out to a T and drive the leg across the body. Nice. I sometimes like to put my leg up on a block. And I'm also putting a little prop underneath my mom's shoulder, so I'm bringing the ground to her. Just let the left shoulder be heavy. After you've done the planting and the tilling, you just have to trust that it will grow, that your hard work will pay off. Just like on our mats, we do our hard work and then we get to this point in our practice and it's time to reap the benefits. So relax. Two more steady breaths. And then when you've completed your round of breath, unravel and come on back to center nice and slow. Draw the legs into the chest once again, neutralize the spine. Good, and then let the feet float back down to the mat, but land them hip width. Then lift those hips up. We're going to move into a supported bridge. If you don't have a block, you can always use your hands, palms face down, and kind of rest your sacrum on your thumbs. But if you have a block, put it on the lowest setting. Send those legs straight up the wall. Just let gravity take the blood from your toes all the way down your legs. Maybe at this point in practice, you can let go of any control of manipulating the breath. Just letting the body slow, the nervous system come down. Take 3 more really full, lovely breaths. Let every exhale seal your practice, all the good things that you see in your spring. Seal them in. And then once you've completed your 3 rounds of breath, slowly let those feet float back down. Press into the feet, lift the hips, and remove the block off to the side. Find your happy baby pose. Reach for the feet or the thighs. Just take a little rock side to side. Try to keep the whole spine on the floor all the way from the neck to the tailbone. Good. Maybe you can bring the knees a little bit wider around the ribs towards the floor. Nice. And then we'll move into our final Shavasana. So if you need anything else from your practice, feel free to do it now. But if you are ready, maybe give yourself a nice, loving, tight squeeze. And then flop yourself out to your final Shavasana. Let yourself be nice and heavy. Good. Just to commit to some stillness. Let your mouth be relaxed. I'll call you out in just a couple minutes. Just be still. Nice and slow, begin to bring some movements into the fingers and the toes. If it feels good to your neck, maybe draw your right ear down to the floor and then your left ear down to the floor. Maybe if it feels good in your body, give yourself a full body stretch. Point those toes, arch the back. And then roll to the right or to the left and pause in the fetal position for a moment. Go back to that beautiful spring bloom. And imagine that it already is. Slowly press yourself up into a seat. Just taking your time. Bring your hands to your heart center and drop the shoulders down the back. Sit up nice and tall and proud. Exhale out all the breath. Take a big inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Lovely. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for practicing. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks.